Earth is one special planet. It has liquid water, plate tectonics, and an atmosphere that shelters it from the worst of the sun's rays. It's the only planet we know of that has life. Our planet was born 4.5 billion years ago. Once entirely molten, the heat generated by its formation and radioactive materials in the rock began to escape. As the planet cooled, Earth settled into its current layered structure. Stick around to learn about the layers of the Earth and plate tectonics. Our planet is more than 12,000 kilometers in diameter. It is like a layered cake that has four main layers: the Earth's crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. The topmost layer is the Earth's crust, which supports all plants, animals, including you and me, and all the oceans. The depth of Earth's crust is around 10 to 70 kilometers. It is the thinnest as compared to the remaining three layers, and yet no one has ever been able to dig a hole through it. The second layer is called the mantle, and it takes 80% of the Earth's volume. It is the thickest of all the layers. It is so hot that the rocks that make up the mantle are actually melted, and we call those molten rocks magma. The temperature in this layer is around 3000 degrees Celsius. The next two layers make up the center of the Earth, our planet's core. The outer core of the Earth is about 2,200 kilometers thick and mostly consists of liquid iron and nickel. The temperature inside the outer core is extremely high, between 4,500 to 5,500 degrees Celsius. The churning of metal in the outer core creates and sustains the Earth's magnetic field. Earth's magnetic field, as we know, is crucial to life on our planet, as it protects our planet from the harmful solar radiations. The last layer of the Earth is the inner core. The inner core is a solid, hot, dense metal ball, mostly made of iron. Even though the temperature here is as hot as the sun's surface, the inner core remains solid because of the incredible pressure surrounding it. Earth is made up of 7 continents. A continent is a large landmass found on Earth. These 7 continents are Asia, Europe, Africa, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica. The Earth's crust is like a big jigsaw puzzle, and we call these puzzle pieces as plates. As the plates move, the continents on them move too. This movement is called continental drift. Some 300 million years ago, all these 7 continents were one big landmass. That means there was just one supercontinent called Pangaea. Due to floating plates, this huge landmass got split and slowly moved away to the modern day position. These plates are moving even today, as fast as growing fingernails. The movement of these plates are called plate tectonic. We don't see these plates moving, but we do sometimes feel them, like during earthquakes. The movement of these plates creates 3 types of tectonic boundaries: convergent, divergent, and transform. A convergent boundary is where 2 tectonic plates push together. Sometimes one plate will move under the other. This results in geological activities like formation of mountains and volcanoes. Himalayas is one example where the Indian-Australian plate and Eurasian plate are pushing each other from past 50 million years. A divergent boundary is when 2 plates move away from each other. New land is formed by magma pushing up from the mantle and cooling as it reaches the surface. A transform boundary is where 2 plates slide past each other. These places are often called faults and can be areas where earthquakes often occur. Earthquakes and volcanoes often happen along plate boundaries. There are so many earthquakes and volcanoes at the edges of the Pacific plate that this region is called the Ring of Fire. Hope you learned a little bit about the different layers of the Earth and what they are made of, and what is plate tectonic. I'll cover this topic more in detail in my future videos. Until next time, stay curious.